Hello and welcome to another episode of Zack's and the City the Best podcast out of the beautiful city of Stuttgart. I am Zack Bachelor.
And I am Zack98.
And we got one coming up for you right now. Cue the music.
So, Zack,
Zack.
it is a new month.
Indeed.
But before we start that, it's a new month. How was Halloween?
Halloween was pretty good.
What did you do?
Went to like a party at a club in Stuttgart. A club. It's like in an old hotel, and I guess the hotel closed shop and they turned it into a club. And
Nice.
It's like pretty good, except like one disadvantage. Like you notice it wasn't like designed as a club. It was like the ventilation was horrible. Like it was like a sauna. It like the ground floor was okay because they had big windows that they could open.
And you had contacts in?
I had contacts.
Were they dry?
Contacts were okay, or at least I didn't notice it. But like the costume didn't help because I had like the cape on. It was like kind of warm. So there was like certain areas of the place you couldn't even like hang out because it was just way too hot. But other than that, it was pretty cool. You know, it's like typical night out in Germany. I guess you hang out at someone's house, pregame until 1 a.m, and then that's you just go to the club starting at 1.
Yeah, I can't do that.
It's a little late. It's a late night.
Yeah, I'd rather go early and at 1 than go late and end very, very late.
Yeah, but most of the things don't even start till midnight. So
I know. They don't have last call here like they do in the U.S. I had to explain to a German one time what last call meant. It was like you were actually with me. We were at the Luke Combs concert, and there's that country dude, the guy who also is like.
Wait, you have your phone in your pocket. I think is making it.
Oh,
do the thing. All right.
Better.
It's better. Yeah.
Yeah, so you were with me, and he was like a country dude. And,
yeah, that's right.
And Luke Combs has a song where he says "last call" in it, and then the dude was asking me what "last call" meant, and I was like, "Oh, it's like the last time you call your girlfriend." And no, but for people who don't know, "last call" is a term we use in the U.S. because in majority of states. You have to stop serving alcohol at 2 a.m. or 1:30.
Yeah, I think Michigan you have to stop serving at 1:30 and close at 2.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I think last call is like 1:30.
I think last call is 1.
Or is it 1?
Last call is usually at 1. I think usually at 1, and then 1:30 they're stopping. And then in the U.S. or in Michigan at least, I think you can't sell alcohol from 2 or 1:30 or 2 until 7 or 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
it's something like that. There's like this time frame where a business that has a liquor license cannot sell alcohol. Yeah, so quite interesting how that works. But yeah, and in Germany, there's no such thing as this Verkaufsverbot or whatever selling. They can just sell whenever, all hours, I think.
Yeah, I think there's like I think depending on where the place is, it might have limits to how long they can be open, like because of noise. But I think as long as it's like a dance club, that they can be open all night. Like there's no. They close whenever they notice like business is slowing down and they don't think they're making money. Then they'll close. And
a Späti is also just selling alcohol. I mean, you can't even go to we have 24-hour grocery stores and you can't buy alcohol after those times.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I guess I never tried. I don't know.
I mean, usually you don't.
Like
at 2 a.m. no one's like, they'll be like, you can't buy alcohol. But yeah. But now more and more stores are not becoming 24 hours. Myers, I don't think, is 24 hours.
No, whenever I go back, I'm like disappointed. Like I have these memories of midnight grocery shopping. that just you can't recreate them. I think the biggest stores close at 12. Like they're not open later than that. So
I was at Western. This is like when Myers was 24/7. I was out at Western Michigan. It's college and university, and there was a frat party, and the theme was like Hawaiian or whatever. And we're like, we're gonna get in, so we gotta get. And none of us knew what the theme was because it's kind of like a last minute decision. And so we had a Uber take us to Myers. It's like midnight. Yeah. Take us to Myers. We're just shopping for Hawaiian outfits at midnight at this Myers. And then we found like on the clearance rack a few shirts. And then our Uber actually waited for us in the parking lot. And then just, went to the party. That was clutch. Yeah. Clubs go all night, but that's pretty cool. Do you like how Europeans celebrate Halloween here?
It's fun. I was actually surprised this year. Like the group of people I was with, there was a lot of non-spooky costumes because usually like everyone says it has to be scary. Yeah. This time, I don't know. It was maybe because it was like, I don't know, some of them were the younger generation or whatever, and they like are moving more towards this American style Halloween. I don't know. But there were like people in just like what I think of as normal Halloween costumes, like characters from movies or whatever. Yeah. That aren't necessarily, skeletons or ghosts or something like scary and Halloween related, which I thought was cool.
I mean, they probably don't even know that, but a lot in the US when you dress up, you go for funny, comedic, I think is a big way, or just characters. So you could dress up as, I don't know, The Simpsons or
the Pope.
The Pope.
I mean, they still, like, some people do, like, the black cat thing still.
I mean, that's always going to be there.
But it's not all, like, every costume doesn't have to have, like, fake blood on it. And it
doesn't even have to be a person. Like, you can dress up as, like, a Hershey's chocolate bar. Yeah. Or you can dress up as a disco ball. Or, like, it does not have to be, like, a person at all. Like, it can be a video game, like I'm Call of Duty, or they like mess with words, like a costume.
Yeah, like it's just a dad joke.
Yeah. I mean, you get creative in the US and make it kind of like cool, funny. Be the costume that people are talking about. It's like what you want. That's like the goal. That's cool.
How was your Halloween?
It was amazing, dude.
You didn't make it out?
I didn't make it out. I was on a bender, a fever bender.
A fever.
It was like 3.5 days of just fever. And I'm like trying to think where I would have got sick.
Yeah.
We didn't play basketball where there's a group of larger group. And then, like, I guess that week, I mean, I got the fever on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I had it till, like, Friday night. Maybe Saturday morning at 1. That was my last, like, fever, whatever. But, yeah, I'm like, I really don't know. And it wasn't the vid. I tested myself. It wasn't that. And I didn't have, like, the symptoms I usually got when I had it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't cough really. I just had a migraine and fever.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Who knows?
But you didn't go to the doctor, did you? You didn't have to do the German doctor situation.
No, what was it called? I need a test.
A test, yeah.
Test. No, I didn't have to do that. My boss was cool.
Your boss. Which is just me. You're like, hey Zach, can I take the day off?
I got changed clothing. I think we can do it. Luckily, I didn't have any like events to attend, and it's better to be, I guess, sick this previous weekend than next weekend.
Yeah, you got some stuff coming up. So
yeah, and I guess that can lead us to another topic, which is like this NFL logo is because of the event that's next weekend. NFL's holding. So their third or fourth NFL game here in Deutschland?
Yeah.
And it's actually a regular season game. Like this is counted for, their I don't think it's conference, but it's counted for like wins in there, and just for ranking and everything. The teams that they are bringing over, New York Giants and the Panthers.
They didn't get a good one this year.
I guess the pros, you got to look at the pros. Like, the teams are doing very bad this year. Both teams are trash.
Yeah.
But, like, the pro of it, we might get a great game. We could have a close game because
they're equally trash.
Yeah, they're equally. We could have a great game. But then it could just be like a 2 field goal. Wasn't there in London like a game one time that was like only like 3 field goals or something? Or maybe it was the German game last year. It was like, or they saw 1 touchdown maybe. I don't know, but whatever. I'm looking forward to that. I love football. Love the NFL. It's cool. It's my first time going to a game in Germany. And we'll see.
That was always a tough one to get tickets for. We looked at that like the first time they did a game here, and it was like immediately sold out, and the next year it was immediately sold out.
And like it was like your 1 millionth in queue.
Yeah,
it's like 1 millionth. Holy crap!
It's like I don't know why they don't do more. I feel like there's so many London games, but I think
they had 5 London games this year.
Yeah, it's like
and 1 German.
I think Germany's a bigger market than London too, like in terms of the viewers and stuff. I don't think.
I think Germany's.
I think outside, England is smaller than Germany.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do more.
You definitely have an awesome fan base, and it's growing crazy. Yeah. Which is cool to see. And it's just growing from there. It's just gonna go up from there. And it was be interesting if other, I don't know, do you call them franchises, American sports franchises, if they will ever make the growth that the NFL is having.
Yeah.
Because you have, like, NFL is killing it right now in the European market, let's say. Germany for sure, London, killing it. NBA is like, they do have 1 Europe game. I think it's in Paris or something.
Oh, yeah.
Once a year. But it still there's not like the advertisement like here. I mean, the NFL has like their own like offices here.
Yeah.
Teams have their own offices here, so it's crazy. I think a Patriots field was just created. It's like a half field, and then like in the half you just make like a full looking field.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, but it's the New England Patriots.
Just to practice on, or what are they doing there?
I mean, they have like a big I think that was maybe one of the first teams that made the German open to the German market. And I mean, a German Fulmer is a 2-time Super Bowl winner on champion for the Patriots with Tom Brady. Yeah, so I got that next week, and we'll see how that goes. We'll stay tuned to the next podcast where I talk about how this went.
Yeah.
And we can move on. I do have another topic.
All right.
It's a quiz. I made a quiz. It's my own quiz.
All right, this is good. Yeah, last week we tried a quiz, and we weren't impressed with the questions. They were a little too obvious sometimes.
This is my own quiz.
All right. This is another How German is Zack Bachelor quiz, or is it different?
It's kind of like that.
Uh-oh.
Let me open up my stuff. Danke für dein Geduld. All right. It's a let's say a fast, not fast. It's probably a quicker quiz.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Okay.
All right.
In this game show segment on the Zacks in the City podcast, you have to guess whether it's a German company or not.
Ooh, all right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. First one. Siemens.
Yes, it's definitely German.
German company. Right. Ding, ding, ding. Good job.
That's an easy one. That's a warm-up.
All right. That's a warm-up. Okay.
All right.
Second question.
Yeah.
Nike.
Ooh. If you called it Nike, I might think it's German, but I'm gonna say no, it's not German.
All right. Then where is it from?
Ooh, it's from. What's the name of the city? Ooh, it's from is it Eugene, Oregon? No. Is it? I think it's Eugene.
I think it's Eugene.
I think it's Eugene. Oregon.
That's where University of Oregon is.
Yeah.
I think it's Eugene.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, ask me about. You're asking the running shoe nerd about Nike. I know all about it. All right.
But for the listeners who don't know, where is Oregon?
Okay, Oregon. That's in the Pacific Northwest region of the U.S. So
US.
Up in the northwestern corner.
U.S. company.
U.S. company.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh wait, I was too specific. I got to zoom out.
Yeah. It's all
American.
good. It's all
Nike's
good.
American.
Okay. Next question. Ferrari.
It is
German or not German?
It is not German.
Not German.
And
where is it from? It doesn't have to be the city.
I don't know the city.
All right.
But it's from Italia.
Italia. Okay.
All right.
Fourth one. That's the fourth one.
Yeah.
All right. Lufthansa.
Lufthansa is definitely German.
All right. Good job. Next one.
Okay. Yep.
Zalando.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's they like sell clothes.
Yeah. They're.
I don't think they have them in.
They sell
the US,
everything. I think they have Zalando in the U.S.
Do they?
I think so.
I'd never heard of it there, but I definitely know it here. They even have like a store in Stuttgart. Ooh, are they German? This is the first one where I'm kind of guessing here. I'm gonna say yes, they're German.
Ding ding ding!
All right,
it's German.
Got it on
German.
intuition.
It's German. Next one.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Oh no, Spotify is Swedish.
Yes.
All right.
That's Swedish. I didn't know if you would get that one.
Either Swedish or Danish. I
was surprised by this one. I was like, the Swedish came out with Spotify?
Yeah.
Killer. That's awesome. Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
You only have one wrong, I think.
Did I get one wrong?
No, you have them all right.
Okay.
You have them all right.
I was gonna say.
I'm not keeping track right now. You have all right. All right. Okay. Levi's or Levi's Strauss.
Levi's Strauss.
Jean company.
I'm gonna say I think Mr. Levi Strauss. So I know that the company is American, and that he started making his products in America. I'm wondering, is the man himself German, or does he just like have a
German
name?
company has to mean that it was created and started in the city in Germany.
Yeah.
So they made their tax number and everything, and filed as a company in Germany.
So I think it's an American company, but I think Levi Strauss, the man, might have been a German immigrant, maybe, or he was just like
Yine. We'll do a yine.
Oh.
Yes, no. So. Levi it's an American company. Levi's, that's an American company. Strauss, his parents were German, but he's born and raised in the U.S.
Okay.
So he was a first generation American.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But you got it correct. It's an American company. Next one, Fanta.
Fanta's definitely German.
All right, that's a German one, but it's all over the U.S. They definitely is a world. I think they were they bought by Coke or something.
They're probably owned by one of them. Yeah, I feel like either Coke or Pepsi owns like everything.
Yeah.
They were kind of like a German.
They were. You know why it was created?
I think it was like. There was because the U.S. stopped trading with Germany
during World War II.
During the war, and then they like had to make their own soft drink.
Like, exactly.
It's fun.
That's how. Okay. But that's exactly
how
it came about. So yep, you're right. German. Next one.
Uh-huh. Puma is German. I'm telling you, I'm like a running shoe nerd. Like any of the running shoe companies, I'm gonna know.
Puma was German. Why would I think that Puma is German?
Do you know like the story of Puma? Like the guy who founded it and his brother?
No.
I'm gonna be teaching you here on your own quiz. The guy who founded Puma, the sportswear and shoe company, is brothers with the guy who founded Adidas.
Okay, I saw they had a correlation, but
They're
it was
both like founded in the same little town in Germany, and there was two brothers.
What's up with the brothers in Germany, dude? The two Aldi brothers have one is north, one is south.
And they got a lot of sibling rivalry here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But Puma, big company, it's German. You are correct.
Most famous athlete, Usain Bolt, sponsored by Puma.
Yeah.
I think like he was lifelong. I've only ever seen him wearing Puma stuff.
Crazy. Next one, Heinz.
Heinz, the ketchup brand. This is a tough one.
Heinz
ketchup. It seems so American. Like, I know it's a German sounding name, but
it's all over here in Germany.
Do they have Heinz?
It's the number one probably ketchup here.
I only do curry ketchup. I don't even know.
I think Heinz has a curry ketchup too.
Okay. I guess they do, yeah, because they also have like different sauces here. They have
like, the burger sauce.
Yeah.
Heinz burger sauce.
That's true. You see them in the store. Is it German or is it American? This is a tough one. This is all right, I'm gonna say Heinz is American.
Yes.
Yes.
It is American. Heinz. I think that'd be a surprise to a lot of people. Because it's probably the leading brand here for ketchup too.
Okay.
Heinz. But yeah, that is American.
Are they the one from Pennsylvania, or is that a different one?
I don't know. I didn't look up where it was from.
Okay.
But it's definitely American.
All right.
Next one. DHL.
Ooh. DHL. This one also has an interesting history. Because I always thought it was really German, and I assumed the D standard for Deutsch or something. But then it turns out that's not true at all, and the D is just some guy's last name. And the company was founded in San Francisco in the U.S., I think.
Yes.
But, like, now they've kind of been adopted by Germany somehow.
Yeah, so I think Deutsche Post bought them out.
Okay.
So it's technically now like a German entity.
Yeah.
I think they're based in Bonn or whatever. Their headquarters, but it's actually DHL is founded in America, and that's where it started, in San Francisco.
I did my research.
Yeah.
I can't tell how surprised you are that I'm getting these, dude.
I was like, when I saw this one, I was like, okay, this one's that's kind of surprising, because I think everybody, even in the U.S., people think it's a German company.
Yeah.
But now everything is like, now it's, I guess you could say, a German company.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
But its OG is actually, it's an American company that was acquired by a bigger party.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of things are happening right now. I mean, I don't know. Next one, Capri Sun.
Ooh, Capri Sun. That's another one which I thought was really funny when I came over here, because like Capri Sun is just, it seems so American, and then you come here and they have the Capri Zona, and it's like, it's a whole thing here, and you're just like, you guys stole that from us. But
it's I think it's the leading probably kids drink in both countries.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go crazy here, and I'm gonna guess that it's German.
It is German.
All right.
So I think you got them all right.
What?
That's a solid quiz. Let us know if you got them right.
This is like,
because I'm not sure.
This is knock them out of the park. Dude. I'm batting 100.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people will think DHL is American. People might think Heinz is... No, a lot of people will think DHL is German.
Yeah.
A lot of people will think Heinz is German. Puma, I think a lot of people might think is some not German.
Yeah.
That's like kind of... And
I think
Capri
Puma,
Sun, like I didn't think that was German before I came here.
I kind of only said that because you put it in the quiz, and so I was like, all right, I'm guessing this is one's going to be a trick question.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't know the Capri Sun one. necessarily, but it kind of made sense once because I know like in German, I feel like if it was an American company, when they brought it over to Germany, they would have kept the American name. But I know like in German here, it's like Capri-Sonne, like they spell it with a K. Yeah. Using like the German name for that island.
No, that's a good way to look at it. Because things are already used in English.
Because if it's like Coca-Cola or whatever, they would just call it Coca-Cola. They wouldn't translate it and spell it with a K or whatever. Yeah. So that was like my sort of, okay, I had a hunch there that, okay, it's probably a trick question and it is German. And then the Zalando was also just kind of a guess, but it seems, I don't know.
Zalando,
I don't think it's American. Like I assumed it was European just because I don't
think it's used that much in the U.S. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's in the U.S. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
But that was a good quiz.
I didn't shop till I just kind of like did some Google searches, writing stuff down. Because it can't be the easy one. I made up the first ones. The first 4 that I told you were not in my list.
Oh, they were just like on the spot.
We're just gonna do easy ones to start with.
Yeah, I thought the first ones were pretty easy.
Like Siemens, Nike. Everybody knows. Actually, every American knows Nikes.
But Siemens, I don't know if everyone knows. I don't think Americans would know it's German. I think Germans would. I think there's a lot of Americans that wouldn't know. I don't know when I even learned about that.
You know what would have been a good one that was on there that I didn't do?
What?
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
It's American.
I knew it like. I think I probably.
And it has like the umlauts.
That. Yeah.
And double A, and it looks very European. But I think. Let me just double check real quick. I'm pretty sure it's coming from the U.S. and it was a way to make the ice cream sound fancy.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That it like doesn't mean anything in any language. Like it looks like it should be like, I don't know, Dutch or Danish or something with the umlauts, or German, but then it turns out it just doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's just nonsense.
It comes from the Bronx. It's straight out of New York, dude. Some New Yorker was like, "Yo, Vinny, we need to make ourselves some ice cream that sound European."
Exactly.
That's probably a bad New York accent. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yo, Gino, we need some gelato, but we ain't gonna call it gelato because everybody wants gelato from Italy. No, nobody wants gelato from Italy. They want Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs. Some German chocolate.
That's a Northern European delicacy.
Exactly. I also think the ones are funny, like the brands that like change name depending on where you are in Europe. Like they're everywhere, but they just have a different name. Like Lieferando in Germany.
Yeah.
Like if you go throughout Europe, it just has different names everywhere you go, but the logo is the same. It's always that like. But
Lieferando it changes name in the U.S. too.
That's right. What is it? It's I don't even remember which one.
Grubhub? No.
Is it Grubhub?
It's one of those, but they have the same logo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I've seen that too. I didn't really I never paid attention to it. And then I came to Germany and saw Lieferando everywhere and then came back and I was like, wait a second, that looks like Lieferando.
Yeah. But, I didn't realize, like I knew it, like before I came here, I knew, is it Grubhub? Whatever one it is, I didn't make, even when I was here with Lieferando, I didn't make the connection until I went back again.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Grubhub with the orange.
Yeah. Grubhub. So Lieferando is also a booming, I guess, company.
And there's this ice cream one too. Do you know what I'm talking about? The red ice cream one? But now I'm forgetting the name.
I don't know.
Lagnese. So you probably know that. Right?
Oh, yeah. So I know the logo. Yeah. I didn't even know the name, but I know the logo.
Well, you see it like like whenever you go to like, I don't know, a kiosk or whatever, some place that sells that ice cream, they'll like have the really big logo on like the umbrellas and stuff. And that's another one where it's like if you just go to other countries, it's just called something completely different, but it always has the same logo. There's like 20 different names. Apparently it's called Eskimo in some places. It's called Frigo in Spain and Frisco in Denmark.
Hey, change your name. Do what you want.
And I think they have it in the U.S. too. Where is the U.S.?
My European delicacy.
Good humor. That's right.
Good humor.
You've heard of good humor? So that's another, like, I don't know. I always think that's so funny to see that and like to see the names they choose for the different markets.
Yeah.
When they're like changing.
I mean, you got to think of it if you want to attract certain markets. But yeah, but I think it's awesome that Ben and Jerry's is here.
Yeah,
They have such good flavors. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong. That's why I only buy it like once a quarter. Once every 3 months, I'll buy a Ben and Jerry's. Be like, I'll drop $8 on this little thing.
Yeah. It's not that much ice cream.
But the thing is, like the flavors, like I don't know. In the U.S., you go if you go to the U.S., go to the ice cream sections. At least in Michigan, you have like Mackinac fudge, peanut butter cup, blah blah blah, just like normal. And then here, Ben and Jerry's is the only way to find this. I mean, you can find, I guess, like stracciatella, the basics.
Yeah. Yeah, here the ice cream is more like gelato style. I feel like they have like the classic gelato flavors, which are good. But like the American style ice cream is like, it tastes a little different. It feels like it's like richer, like more creamy a little bit somehow. And then, like they have like toppings in there. Like
you can buy so many
like really big, like chunky stuff. Like you get like big pieces of chocolate or big chunks of cookie dough or like, I don't know.
Yeah, the chocolate chip
Moose Tracks or whatever. And all
Moose Tracks is fire.
And that's all, like you said, I think only
Mackinac Island Fudge is my best ice cream ever. Mackinac Island Fudge. And the peanut butter Mackinac Island Fudge is the best ice cream.
They have an ice cream of that?
Peanut butter Mackinac Island.
Is it like a Michigan brand or?
Well, it's definitely, Mackinac Island. It's definitely.
Oh, we do have the one. What's the Michigan ice cream?
We have Superman.
The big one. No, there's like the brand that makes a lot of ice cream.
Hudsonville, dude.
Hudsonville, yeah.
That's right. That's in my side of town.
Yeah.
It's like 15 minutes from me. Yeah,
they
Hudsonville.
probably have it.
They definitely have it everywhere. But Hudsonville is also sold in other states. So you might be able to find Mackinac Island Fudge in other places. But I think it's more difficult to find peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So anything peanut butter. I mean, like, to this day, dude.
Yeah.
I still think Reese's is the best chocolate ever created. I'm not even lying. I love Reese's. If there's any chocolate on the table, I'm choosing a Reese's over any. If there's Lindt, if there's Milka, if there's anything,
Reese's.
Unless, and if Germany can, create a peanut butter chocolate.
They've made some, I've tried them, and they're not that good. I haven't found.
I guess I've tried the treats. They were all right, but like, I don't know, Reese's is just fuego.
Now, Reva had like their own like peanut butter cup, like basically exactly Reese's.
Oh, they did?
The miniature cups. And I tried those, and they were not good. It was not the same as Reese's.
Reese's, they're amazing.
Dude, peanut butter. I've probably eaten so much peanut butter in my life. Like, I put it in my oatmeal every morning. Like, when I go hiking, I take a PB&J.
Yeah. Like, I was with a European. I was with the European. That sounds weird. I was one of I forget who it was. This was a while back, probably a few years ago. But I asked him what was like. They were in the U.S. and I was like, what was something you noticed about like Americans? And they're like, you guys like love peanut butter. Yeah. And I was like thinking, dude, when I lived in the U.S. especially, every morning it was like 2 toasts with peanut butter. Yeah. And now I found a bakery that makes white toast, and it's fire. And I add like the Jif peanut butter, man. Oh.
My dad's road trip food, he would always just bring his lunchbox. He would have a thing of peanut butter in there and a spoon. And then he would just like, while he was driving, he would have like my mom just get him a spoon of peanut butter. And he would just take it and just eat a spoon of peanut butter, just plain.
But it's good. It's good.
That's how I was raised.
And like, at college, when I was in the U.S., you can buy peanut butter to-go cups. And they're like a Jif little cup that's like, I don't know, they're pretty small. And then you could buy the to-go Ritz crackers, which are just like a little stack. Every time at college, dude, after class, when I had to wait for another class, just open that peanut butter and then dip the Ritz cracker in the peanut butter. And
to buy them. Dude, they had those at the cafeteria for us.
The GIF?
The little individual GIF things?
Dude,
I did. I think they probably put like a warning out for all the cafeteria stuff. Like, find the guy who's stealing all these peanut butter. I had like 100 of them.
Dude, I don't blame you. These were good. And it saved you a lot of money at Myers.
Because I did the same thing. I would take... In the cafeteria, they had packets of oatmeal, and they had the little peanut butter things. And I would just take the oatmeal and the peanut butter and then bring it back to my dorm.
Midnight snack.
And I had like a kettle. So I'd just like boil up some water, and like for breakfast, I could just eat it in my dorm. Just boil up some oatmeal, throw peanut butter in there.
Smart.
I took full advantage of that cafeteria plan.
You were thinking. But all right, guys. We'll call that a pod. Hope you enjoyed this one.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Peace.